Hi, this is Jeff Larson with Napa Adventure Boot Camp and Hybrid Kettlebell. Here we are, day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas. This one is a density training circuit. It's a great one to measure your fitness level because if you do more rounds in the allotted time, then your fitness has increased basically. So it's a density training program. We're going to use dumbbells. Ideally, you want to be able, you can take a rest anytime you want. You can take a break anytime. If you can do this in a fashion where you're doing it more like a complex, where you never set the weight down, that would be good as well. Maybe at some point, or you hang on to the dumbbells as long as you can. But there's 5 exercises. You're going to do 10 reps of each exercise, and you can set your timer for a given period of time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, all the way up to 25 minutes if you choose. Just remember, again, top priority is your technique. If you start to fatigue and your technique starts to go bad because of fatigue, then it's time to take a break or even stop your workout. We don't want to get hurt, so make sure that technique is always your priority. Okay, so 5 exercises, I'll demonstrate them here. And I'm not going to set the dumbbells down. I typically try not to set them down, at least for a few rounds, and if I have to, getting into the workout, then I will and take a quick breather. But I keep my rest periods as short as possible, but also have them long enough that I can get some rest so that I can maintain proper technique. Okay, so the first exercise, and always when you're picking your weight up, whether it's a dumbbell, sandbag, medicine ball, kettlebell, you need to pick them up safely. Use a deadlift. Okay, and the first exercise is the overhead press. So I start with a parallel stance, feet are about hip width, and I just press overhead. Keep your rib cage down, tall posture. So you're going to 10 of those. Show you side view. You don't want dumbbells out here. Make sure you're finishing straight up and down. I come into this front carry position and press overhead. Some people like to go out and do presses that way. That's fine. A little bit more stressful to the shoulders, or it can be. Okay, so that's the overhead press, and right from the overhead press, we're going to drop into a single leg deadlift. Again, parallel stance. I'm going to weight shift over to my left leg a little bit. What's really important here is you don't reach for the ground. You let your hips do the work and keep your back straight. Engage the abdominals a little bit. And then I just touch my foot down just for a little bit of balance. So you're going to do 10 per side. I'll show you a side view. Hopefully I do a really good job of keeping my back straight. You also want to be careful not to let the hip rotate. And let me show you what that looks like. Have the rotation there. So make sure your hip stays parallel to the floor. Okay. Do a few on the other side. This is my dumb side. You also have flexing the hip and the knee. It's not an RDL, it's a deadlift. Okay, just a variation. All right, next one is a wide upright row. You can keep your palms neutral if that makes your shoulders feel better. Again, watch your stance. Come up, row. Don't let your head jut forward or protract. Keep your chin in, shoulders down and back, and lift. And you only want to lift to where your elbows shoulder height. Okay, next one, we call these a duck under squat. So we're kind of working the frontal plane. I'll just put it in this, like a bear hug carry position. I want to step out and as if I'm ducking under something. Again, we're trying to keep the back straight and get elevation change with the hips. Okay, and the next one is a abdominal core exercise. It's called a scoop. Place your hands in the sacrum. Extend your legs out. Very important to keep neutral spine. Bring your knees up. Press your heels up. Lower with control, knees to chest, heels towards the sky, lower with control. Again, keep your neck neutral. You can also do it the other way where you lift, knee, press. And that's your dumbbell density training program. Remember, 10 reps per exercise. Go for 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes even. All right, that's day 3.